Hey, what's up? This is Ian, and we are in Fukuoka, Japan. And in this video, we're going to talk about teaching English to kids and how you can solve your problems, because teaching English to kids is difficult. So, I taught English in China, Korea, and Taiwan, and teaching English was very difficult for me for probably a good year and a half. I had lots of problems. I had kids that didn't listen to me. I had kids that disrespected me. I had kids that disrespected each other. Kids that fought in the classroom sometimes. Kids that were bored. Kids that ignored me. Kids that didn't talk. And of course, some kids that talk too much. So what do? You've got two basic problems. Number one, most likely, is your classes aren't that good. Like, they're not that interesting, they're not that fun, they're just not that good. Like how your teaching technique is not that good. Good news is you can improve that. The other problem you have is you probably don't have any sort of classroom management system. So what do? Well, you can get some free ideas off my channel. You go to the how-to videos and you can find a lot of ideas on how to solve your problems. But if you really want to get confident in your teaching, you have to invest yourself. And then that's why I would recommend my course. I think it's the best way to learn how to teach English to children. Am I biased? Yeah, of course I'm biased. Everyone is biased. But you can look at the numbers on my channel. I've got one video called Teaching Kids in 5 Fun Steps. It'll probably help you right now, help you today. And it's got over 290,000 views. I've got about, I think over 7,000 subscribers on my channel and maybe more than 2 million views. I'm just telling you that for just let you know what other people think about stuff that I've created. In the course, there's more depth to that. There's feedback. We've got 18 topics. Now, before I went abroad and taught, I took a TESOL course, and for me, so why was teaching abroad so difficult? You know, that course that I took was not very practical, was not very helpful, and that's a problem with not just TEFL courses, but education. Think about how many classes that you've had that were just pretty much useless. Like for me, those classes were geometry, biology, pretty much any math class probably after like 7th grade. What else? They say chemistry, most of history. Not very useful or practical classes. So the same thing happens in TEFL courses. You study a bunch of theory, a bunch of grammar, a bunch of jargon and stuff, doesn't matter. But in reality, you need simple stuff. You need to learn what to do in the classroom. So if you're abroad and you're having these problems, I can teach you what to do in the classroom. I can help you solve your problems. Also have a feature in the course that allows you to, instead of, at the moment, this could change. At the moment, there's 5 assignments, and 4 of those are lesson planning assignments. For those assignments, another one's a classroom management assignment. For those 4, it's a new one. For those 4 assignments, you have the choice. We can use your materials, like your books that you're using, instead of the ones that I selected. That can help. So you learn the basics of lesson planning, then you learn how to do it quickly. That's what you need, because if you're teaching abroad, chances are, it depends on the school and situation and whatnot, but if, I don't know, in a lot of places you could teach six classes a day. That's a lot of classes. So how can you plan classes in such a short period of time? Anyways, I can help you with that. If you really want to get confident, then I really recommend ESL Insider's course. You can check it out. You can get some stuff for free. And if you're just looking for some ideas to use in your class, then you can go search on my channel. You'll find a lot of helpful videos to help you with the situation. Teaching English abroad to kids is difficult. It's hard. You can change your situation, but you got to invest yourself. No, for me, I could have made a difference. What would have made a difference, even though it was probably a good year and a half before I started to get a little bit confident in the class. If I had invested in myself earlier on, it would have made a difference. So you do a little bit more work now, it's going to mean a little bit more fun later, a little bit more, you're just going to feel better later if you put in the work now. But, if you're considered other courses, then any course that's really easy isn't going to bring much, you're not going to get much from it, You're just going to get surface level information. It's not going to sink in. Is it really hard? No, it's not really hard. I don't intentionally make it hard. But you got to put some effort into your work if you really want things to change. Anyways, I will, maybe in the description, if I think of something I didn't say, I'll put it in the description. And anyways, this is Ian from Fukuoka saying sayonara.